Hello, I am John and welcome to Anatomy with John and Scully. So today we'll be talking about the trapezius muscle. So in this short video we'll go over origin, insertion, action, innervation, and blood supply. So trapezius is as you can see next to us here, is a muscle. Its origin, as you'll see on the video here, attaches to the superior nuchal line, right through here, the external occipital protuberance. It also attaches to the nuchal ligament, which attaches to the external occipital protuberance, and each of the spinous processes all the way down to C7. And then it attaches from C7, spinous process, all the way down to T12. And so that's the origin. Once again, you'll see that on the side here. Next, we're looking at the insertion. The insertion is the lateral third of the clavicle. The acromion, right here, might be more familiar, sorry Scully, through the front. In the spine of the scapula. So that's the insertion. Once again, you'll see that just beside me here. Next, we're going to talk about action, okay? So the action is probably easier that I show you than Scully. The action of the trapezius is going to do a few different things. Working bilaterally in the upper fibers, it's going to extend the neck. Working unilaterally, it's going to ipsilaterally side bend and contralaterally rotate. Looking at the upper fiber still is also going to elevate the scapula. Probably easier to show you from this way. Elevate the scapula. The middle fibers kick in, help us to retract the scapula. The lower fibers help us to depress the scapula. Not very good at that one. And then the trapezius also helps us to upwardly rotate the scapula. So those are the actions. Innervation is going to come from the cranial nerve 11, the accessory nerve. That is motor supply. And then the sensory supply is going to come from the ventral rami of C3 and 4. And lastly, the blood supply of the trapezius is a couple of main arteries. So it's going to get the transverse cervical artery, which is coming off of the thyrocervical trunk, which is coming off of the subscapular artery. And then we also have the dorsal perforating branches of the posterior interosseous arteries. And that is coming off of the descending aorta. So it's good. Yes, that's your big one. So that is the blood supply. And that, my friends, and Scully, is the origin, insertion, function, innervation, and blood supply of the trapezius muscle. So on closing, don't forget to eat your leafy greens from your refrigerator before they go bad, and we'll see you next time.